Hi, this is Spencer, and you're listening to The Other Show.
Okay, so I've got a really important story. I think this one is really important to start off the show. This is breaking news right here. So, Josh, I really want to share this with
Just
you.
Josh?
This is in
You don't want to share
Philadelphia,
with me too?
and this is
Okay.
from the AP News.
I'm gone.
Spencer!
I'm gone for
Spencer!
1 month, and it's
Okay,
just
look.
the Josh and Kent show. I get it. Like, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. I feel like I'm intruding.
Hey, we were just in a rhythm with the other show, and we kind of forgot. All right, that's all.
Yeah, Spencer, see, here's the thing. This story has a little bit to do with you. I was hoping to summon you with this story, but clearly you're already here because this
I'll
story
let
has
you-
to do with hot dogs. So, before we officially welcome you back, I'm going to welcome you back with wieners.
This was the baby shower we should have given you before you left.
Okay, so here's the deal, Kent, because I want to hear your wiener welcome. I will let you proceed with that, and then we'll get into whip it out.
Whip it out,
Okay.
Kenny.
See, now it just feels wrong. So this is in Philadelphia, and this has to do with the Philadelphia Phillies, which is apparently a baseball team. They had dollar hot dog night, and it was like their favorite promotion. It happened all the time. Well, they're getting rid of dollar hot dog night. And if you live in Philadelphia, pretty sad story.
I am 99% sure if the bees got rid of their $1 hot dog night, like, they would be gone and there'd be riots in the streets. You do not take away a good deal from Utahns.
I mean, but in hot dog inflation, we got to worry about that.
You are actually onto something because bar-ass hot dogs have broken the dollar barrier.
Oh, no. Maybe that's the real reason. Because here's what they're saying. They're saying there's some unruly Phillies fans that began to chuck their hot dogs during a game last week. And they would just, throw it, basically it was a food fight in the stands. And they would just throw the hot dogs all over.
It's not even Christmas.
Wait,
Where's Santa in this story?
why would flying hot dogs have to do, what does that have to do with
It's Philly.
Christmas?
Because it's Philly. Philly's
Things.
notorious about throwing
And
stuff
let's be
at
grateful
Santa.
that it was hot dogs and not batteries or something shaped like a hot dog that's harder. I don't know.
I'm just going to assume that you're talking about pickles.
Yep.
So
I'm always talking about hot dogs or pickles.
phallic foods.
Welcome back, Spencer.
Mhm.
But yeah, essentially, yeah, these were apparently the hot dogs were making people slip on the stairs, and they were saying they're crowding the concourses.
Like a meat banana. Pure comedy.
Yeah, the hot dogs were all rolling down to the bottom, getting on the field, and they're just the owner was just it was just a tipping point. I can't deal with this anymore.
Tipping
And
point.
this has been
Just the tip.
What?
Just
What do you
the
want to say
tip.
about tipping point? Okay. Oh my gosh. Welcome back.
You have to be
But yeah,
careful.
this has been going for 27 years, and they're ending it now.
Wait.
And basically saying
So
no more
They've
food
basically
fights.
had a Wiener Palooza once a week. And now, after 27 years, they're saying that's enough. For the last 27 years, we're good with it. We want the wieners everywhere. On the floor, on the walls, maybe a little bit in the field. But after 27 years, enough is enough.
Oh, maybe it was a crazy wiener throwing night, right? Maybe people just took it a little too far.
I guarantee it was some marketing schmuck that just confused the dates and had Dollar Tuesday with buy one, get one beer night. And it's Philly. What do you
that's
expect
what it was.
to happen?
It was 2 for 1.
See?
Wait, so
See?
are we saying that if you double the price of a hot dog, people are less likely to throw it?
No, what I'm
Because
saying,
it costs that much more?
if they did dollar hot dog or buy one get one hot dog night with a beer promotion, they're gonna blame it on the wieners, and it was obviously you can't give alcohol to Phillies fans and not expect stuff to be thrown. It's like monkeys in a zoo. Oh wait, we got to Phillies fans.
Phillies
They're
fans?
called the Fanatics for a reason.
I will say this. If you ever raise the $1.50 combo to its true value, you're going to have people in Costco rioting.
Oh, you'll have the CEO.
They're going to be
rioting.
throwing wieners all over Costco.
You know how the story goes about the Costco $1.50 combo and the CEO, right?
No.
You're going to have to remind us
tell
because
us.
I know you know all the hot dog
this
facts.
is-
He
So
knows
go
it by
on.
heart.
This is Wiener lore. It is written in the stones.
Oh, boy.
There's so many titles for this show, but we can't even use them. A wiener welcome.
Such a short tail,
Wiener lore.
too.
You've asked about the deep lore. Let me tell you. No, the board of directors at Costco were talking about raising the $1.50 combo. And the CEO
Yeah.
looked at them stone cold and said, if you raise the price of the hot dog, I will f***ing kill you. He didn't censor himself, though. He used, the actual word. But
Wait,
we're a
that's
family
a
podcast.
death threat.
Yeah. Over the $1.50 combo. It's not going anywhere.
Who did he say that to everyone? Was he threatening the board of directors?
Yes, he will.
Who is he speaking
I
to?
will effing kill you. And he's still alive. Like,
I'm pretty sure he probably pulled out a knife too. I'm just going to assume a shank.
I think he pulled out. I think he pulled out a beef hot dog and threatened to throw it at everybody.
he did. Instead, they just cut the Polish
listen.
dog, and it's a sacrifice we're willing to make.
Spencer, I have bad news. I'm anti Costco. Their cafeteria, they got rid of the churro,
Oh yeah.
and I'm a big fan of the Costco churro.
And
And listen, I know it's not a great quality churro, but when I have a pizza slice, a churro is nice.
no, I get you, and you're right. It is nice.
That's a rhyme.
It was an intentional rhyme.
I'm going to remember it by heart now.
Yeah, but like nobody wants that giant cookie. Give me a churro. I know they're a little bit more messy.
Yeah.
Like
No, they're trying to be just like all the cookie places.
Well, that's
and I saw that the other day.
absolutely why they introduced
It doesn't look
Is
appetizing.
because cookies are all the rage. But what you do is you get 2 of those cookies and you put ice cream from their soft serve in between the 2 cookies and you make yourself an ice cream sandwich. Yeah, it's like 1,200 calories, but
Yeah, it
that's
is.
why you get the mini chocolate chip cookies from the bakery, and then you dip those in the ice cream.
you get the bucket of mini chocolate chip cookies instead of 2 giant chocolate chip cookies. But because they're smaller, the calories are lower. So I can eat like a
yeah,
dozen.
you work harder for them, so it cancels itself out
Hey,
at that
you
point.
just
I ate 'em by
solved
the fistful.
Josh math. You just solved Josh math.
Is that Josh math? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, listen, you're losing weight, so clearly it's working.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you should follow my diet plan.
Smaller cookies, more of them, but smaller.
Mm-hmm.
This says diet on it, so obviously I can have 2 helpings.
Follow me for more diet tips.
Listen,
right.
all I'm saying is Sad Sam's still has churros.
It
So-
does. But you know what? They got rid of their Berry Monsoon Mountain Dew. So
Oh, they
they
did?
did.
Oh, no.
They are replacing it with Pepsi Zero.
That's disappointing.
What?
Yeah.
Nobody asked for that. Nobody wants Pepsi Zero. Nobody wants Pepsi.
Nobody asks for Pepsi at
No,
all.
that's you are absolutely right. I mean, when I get my $1.50 combo from the Costco, I throw my cup away. Like there's nothing I want to drink there. So why would I go to?
Not even Mountain Dew.
They don't have Mountain Dew.
Yeah, not even straight up Mountain Dew.
No,
Yeah, they do.
Oh, they do have straight up Mountain Dew, but I don't want to waste the calories.
Yeah,
on
they don't have
that.
diet though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm surprised they don't have diet.
Hold on. You don't want to waste the calories. Did you just bring up the 2 cookies with ice cream in
Yeah.
the middle?
I'm telling you what to do, not me. I'm on a diet.
Hey. Just ask for like 10 Dixie cups. Fill them all up with Mountain Dew. Drink those. You're not wasting calories at all.
So smaller. You're once again smaller, but more of it.
Josh
Yeah.
math.
Yeah.
I
Welcome to
appreciate
the
it.
grazer's life.
You did know, like, on diet foods or like 0-calorie foods, technically they're not 0 calories, but according to the FDA, if it's below, I think the threshold's 5 calories, they can list it as 0.
What?
So your life is a lie. Like Mountain Dew Zero is listed at 0 calories, but each can is about 5 calories.
Can we mute him?
Wait, do you not want to know this? Is this ignorance is bliss?
I need to first solve the Josh math before I need to figure this out before.
Josh, I'll solve the Josh math for you. It's listed at 0 calories. So there you go. That's a listed number.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like they're doing the work for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
Stephanie's a math teacher, so she'll teach you all about imaginary numbers.
Yeah, I still never got the grasp of that.
Yeah, any number you don't agree with, you just say it's an imaginary number and you're good to go.
Okay.
I don't understand.
I do that
Math
with
is
full-
never my strong side.
Full Little Caesars pizzas. I look at the calories and I'm like, well, that's an imaginary number, so it's 0.
What? I don't get it. But anyways, Spencer, welcome back.
Hey,
We've missed you.
I would.
Everyone has missed you.
You say you miss me, but I went on paternity leave and it was like no contact. Like Kent didn't return my voicemails, my calls, my text messages. I'm trying to text you about like the pop culture stuff going on in my life. It's pretty serious and you're ignoring me. I even was sending you random stories at like 5 a.m. about whale sex.
And I was kind of hoping that we would be talking about that, but apparently we want to talk about how you spent paternity, because the two humpback whales that were photographed having sex, like
For the first time ever.
they've ever been photographed.
Groundbreaking news, and Kent's not answering my text messages.
Uh-huh. And what did they
Listen.
photograph? Two humpback whale dudes doing it.
Just can't. So hold on. Spencer sends at 5 a.m. the two humpback whale dudes doing their thing.
No, I don't send the dudes.
Spencer, that was your way of saying you up, LOL. And I was like, I can't answer this. I'm refusing to answer. I'm busy.
You and me ain't nothing but mammals.
Let's something about Discovery Channel. Anyways.
Maybe we should move on.
Oh, you're gonna bring up that story and move right along?
I mean,
Moving
we
right
already
along.
talked way too much about wieners, so
Yeah, it's a true story. Okay, so back to you, Spencer.
Technically, with humpback whales, though, they're dorks. So
Yeah. Oh,
It's
I
true.
remember I used to say that all the time in like elementary. You're a dork. Do you know what that means? Yeah, it's an insult.
yeah, it means you're a dork.
So Spencer, first off, have you missed us?
Have I missed you? We've just spent the last like 30 minutes before the show ignoring me, and I've been trying to get your attention.
Listen,
Have I
let's start
missed
this
you?
over.
Have I missed you? I'm
Yeah.
driving past because your place of employment is by my house. Joel lives less than a mile away from me. Right.
Right.
And to get to my $1.50 combo, I have to drive past your place of employment.
Sure.
Did you know that?
I didn't, but now I do. Okay.
You should know that because I texted you every day on my way to Costco,
Oh my gosh.
letting you know, like,
It's,
hey Kent, you up? You up? You want some burger bar? I'll bring you a $1.50 combo. Just acknowledge me. Just acknowledge that I exist. I miss you.
Look, let me just tell you this. Maybe this is a little PTSD, but when we give space, I think we go a little too extreme
it's so true.
based off of past experiences. So don't take it personally.
I know. I do a little bit,
Listen,
but
Spencer-
because the last time I had a kid and I was doing a show,
Yeah, I stopped talking to you.
you
for
stopped
a couple
talking to
months.
me for a
In
couple
fact-
months, and Kent wasn't even talking to me.
Mhm.
I named my child after his kid. It was a
Listen,
desperate cry
nobody-
for help.
Sure, last time we were told not to talk to you or vice versa. This time it's PTSD. You just feel it like, oh, I think we're supposed to not have contact. I think we're supposed to oust him in some way
Mhm.
until he's ready to come back and apologize.
Force of habit. It's force of habit.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just
Apologize
saying.
for having a kid, please.
You say you missed me, or you just asked if I missed you. I missed human contact. The only dude I have been hanging out with for the past month is Howie, and he just grunts.
Aw.
That's all he does is
No crying? It's just grunting?
grunting. Like, yeah, no, he's not a crier. He just barely started to cry. We're like,
Okay.
literally, today is the 4th. We're recording on the 4th. So yeah,
Mhm.
so exactly 1 month today, first time we've heard him cry, and that's because his sister
Wow.
dropped a pump on his head. But
Okay, didn't
let's be
drop
honest.
him. Didn't
No,
drop
no,
him.
no.
That's good.
But a head injury from an older sibling, specifically a sister, that's like a rite of passage, isn't it?
It really is.
Eh.
It usually doesn't happen this young because their brains are still soft. I mean, their skulls are soft, but
Well, this is what I told Stephanie, like, because she was she was upset, understandably, like, wanted to make sure he's okay, and Hazel was upset because she got in trouble and didn't know why. I was like, look, no. This is normal. Everybody does it.
yeah.
It's a rite of passage. And now when he does dumb stuff when he's older, which is inevitable, we have something to blame it on.
No, listen, there will come a time when he's going to fall out of the grocery cart
Mhm.
on his head,
Mhm.
and then you can also blame it on that as well. I feel like that's a rite of passage at some point.
Get one of those bumbles or whatever.
Is it because Bumbles bounce?
No, the bumbles are the ones where it's perfectly cushioned.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a captain's chair. And don't you wish there was adult bumbles?
I do.
First
actually.
off, as somebody deep in the baby world, it's a bumbo, like Columbo.
Oh.
Bumbo.
Oh, yeah, because there is Bumble for adults, and it's specifically for adults.
That's
It is. You're right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bumbles don't bounce; they swing.
Well played, sir. They ghost and they swing. So it's Bumbo.
Bumbo. Bumbo is the word.
Okay, I love bumbos. If I could bring a giant bumbo high chair to work, I would.
Oh, absolutely. Like, who wouldn't?
They look so cozy.
It's like a warm hug.
Bumbles don't bounce. Bumbles swing. Got a T-shirt idea.
I have a feeling it's going to kill
Gonna
him,
have an
Trey.
upside down pineapple, I think.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so other than a minor head injury, he's been pretty good. He grunts a little bit. How's he sleeping?
Grunts a little bit. A little
He
bit.
grunts a lot, apparently.
We are like legit.
Okay, go
like,
on. Give us an impression.
We're having conversations about him sleeping outside just because it's that bad.
Like, is it like pushing stuff out of his diaper?
Yes.
Kind of grunts.
And I'm hungry grunts, and he grunts like a 40-year-old man watching sports. It's just this constant like.
So he sounds like Rick watching the Browns. Is that what you're saying?
Why would Rick watch the Browns? He has at least decent taste in sports. Okay, don't you come after my Ricky boy like that. Okay.
I thought he was a
Sounds like-
Browns fan.
No, that's his brother Jared.
The Tigers,
Yeah, LSU.
they all
the
look
Saints,
the same.
The
Listen,
Bengals, the
it's
Braves.
a sports team and it's a football team. Josh, you get points. Okay.
Thank you. At least a field goal.
You get negative points for being a bully to Rick. Okay, you get that?
Oh, that's true.
If there's one person on this show that's allowed to say anything negative about Rick, that's me.
Don't be a dick. Be like Rick. I actually made that T-shirt for another show.
But yeah, no, it's been about a month since I've talked to like any human. I watched the Super Bowl by myself.
Oh, did you make any food for yourself?
Oh yeah, did I make some food for myself, dude? I made myself this
Okay, go
buffalo
on.
chicken casserole. I took some
Okay.
tortillas and I put the buffalo chicken dip on top, and I put some more tortillas on top, and then I baked that so it was like a nice little quesadilla casserole. And then I made myself.
Yeah.
Okay, this is where it gets really good. Okay, you following?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pillsbury. I am pretty sure whoever used to be in charge of the Burger King menu now works for Pillsbury, and this is why.
I'm listening.
Bring it.
Okay.
Crescent rolls. You used to have to buy those and then press those into sheets because they come with a little annoying triangles you're supposed to roll up. You can now buy those by the sheet. It's now a sheet.
What?
So the tube doesn't pop anymore?
No, the tube still pops, but instead of rolling it out and you have these pre-cut
Oh.
triangles, it's just
I
one
can't
sheet.
do that. The last time I tried to open a tube of those with my wife, we both like scampered away like the cats. Like I didn't realize
Wait, you
that
got scared? You mean it went, and you're like,
Yes. Yes, and we were in the next room in like a nanosecond. That was when I realized that I married the same person.
You're acting like you just dropped Mentos in Diet Coke or you lit some firecrackers. It's a little roll
Fine,
that goes.
fine. When I make more of those rolls, I'm going to call you and wait the hour that you have to drive down here to open them
Okay.
for me.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show up in like a full bomb squad outfit,
Please.
and I'm going to slowly walk towards your door, and I'm going to be that guy to open that up. Kind of like I probably open up all your pickle jars as well,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like you need a little bit more high tea going on, opening up those Pillsbury rolls.
Yes, please, because I don't have my mother around to open those for me anymore.
That's pretty cute. Okay, so Pillsbury is obviously making people lazier. Is that
Yeah.
what we're saying?
No, not
With their crescent
lazier.
rolls.
They're more creative because now they have sheets. That's what I'm saying is they have sheets. But you can also get corn dog. They're not like wraps. Like
Okay.
it's just like the crescent roll sheets, or like pizza dough that you can roll out, and it's flat, but it's corn dog batter, but in dough form. Anyway,
Okay. Take it easy.
no, because what I did is I took me some
Little Smokies.
some jalapenos, right?
Oh.
And I roasted those jalapenos, cut them in half, de-seeded them, because my wife doesn't like the spice. I like the spice. She doesn't like the spice.
Right.
At least not in her food. Anyway, so
I don't even know what that means.
some
Is
Don't
the
ask-
Dune
don't-
reference?
Don't ask questions, or we're gonna end up with more humpback whale pictures.
look. We put the thumper in the sand. We summon Shai Halud. Okay,
I get it.
get a grandfather worm going.
I don't. Just go, please tell us about the food. Don't tell us about your grandfather's worm.
So, no, we roasted it.
This would not happen with Casey on the show, Spencer. I'm just saying that.
Oh, you
No.
should listen to us talking about Deep Rock Galactic. Mm-hmm. All my gaming friends out there. No, we basically made jalapeno poppers. We put some high-quality wieners in those poppers and then rolled that in a crescent roll. And then topped it off with some
Sounds awesome.
everything bagel
Wow.
seasoning. It was fantastic. Okay.
Wait, but it was just you eating this because you're watching the Super Bowl by yourself.
Yeah, and I only know how to make food for like 7 people. So
Was this like, obviously you wanted to be home as much as you could this past month. Was this just something that like you didn't even want to call us and let us know there was amazing food? We could come by and, see Howie and hang out with you and eat your food. I
Okay.
mean, that sounds like an offer could have gone out there.
Would we have answered his phone call?
that's
Kent?
the thing.
No.
Like,
Mhm.
before the Super Bowl, I called you guys about 2 different things. First off, where's my Mountain Dew, Kent? Where's my whiteout? Huh?
They
Where's
literally...
my whiteout?
I love how you act like Canada has whiteout Mountain Dew. They barely had a regular Mountain Dew.
I'm gonna prove you wrong, you son of a gun.
I couldn't even find it in a grocery store, right? You can't. I could only go to a 7-Eleven and find regular Mountain Dew.
Okay, did you go to Mountain Dew Finder?
There's an app for a Mountain Dew finder.
Well, it's PepsiCo's website. Okay.
Okay. I mean, no,
Right.
but I will next time.
Whiteout. Fine. Okay. What was the city you were in, Kent? What city were you in?
Nanaimo. Nanaimo. Nanaimo.
Nanaimo. Is that like an acronym for like non-accusatory, non-something makeout session? Like,
Yeah, it's like the opposite of a NCMO.
did you have?
It's like,
Did you have?
we're not going to do anything.
But we
We're
had.
not going to touch, but we're also going to be in committed relationship.
We had a
It's the
Nanaimo.
Canadian Nick Mo.
Yeah, it's Canadian NCMO.
And it's a very polite one.
Mountain Dew whiteout. If
I like that we're spending time waiting for you to do Mountain
Yes.
Dew Finder.
look, you make fun of me for doing this, but like, what do you do on your other little podcast with Zach and Joel? Like, I'm pretty sure.
I talk about
Yeah, you guys spend like 5 hours googling like, what movies has Tom Cruise been in?
Spencer. I feel like we need a hug right now. I feel like there is a little bit animosity. We need to hug it out in person.
I feel like this is March 27th of 2 years ago. Like, we need to come together again. We need another Olive Garden. We need
an Olive Garden night.
Mm-hmm.
Spencer, do you need to
Mhm.
see people in public? Do you need us to take you to Olive Garden?
Do you need a tour of Italy?
Oh, I most absolutely do. I absolutely do. So speaking
Okay.
of you guys and going out to eat, we had Howie on the 4th of this last month of February 4th. So his
Mhm.
birthday's 24/24. That's kind of cool.
That's
I
really
remember, I
cool.
forget that. 24/24. The first thing that Stephanie wants is we get out of the OR because we had an emergency C-section, and she
Mhm.
finally comes to and gets her appetite back. And she said, I swear, she like got this demonic look in her eye. She grabbed me by the collar and pulls me in really close, and she says,
Okay.
"Bring me Josh's pretzel."
What?
So if you recall, we went out to eat. What was it, like January, like the first week in January? Something like that.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep.
And Josh got this giant pretzel at a bar
From Bout Time.
from Bout Time.
yeah.
Yep.
The first thing she wanted to eat was that pretzel. I don't know. Have you ever been to a sports bar, like not like a sports bar, like a bar in the middle of a workday? I'm not talking like
No.
the break that's like mostly restaurant, but it's still technically
Yeah.
a bar.
Right.
Sounds like sadness
Yeah.
to me.
It was. I felt so weird, like because my wife's in the hospital.
Was there anyone in there?
Yeah, there was a few people, but like my wife's in the hospital with our
Okay.
newborn son, and I'm at a bar waiting for food in the middle of the day.
Did you have the smell of like newly born child on you or something?
After that, it's just cigarette smoke.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
true.
I mean, can you tell the difference in the flavor and the taste or the scent?
Right. Wait, so you went there, you got the pretzel. I mean, like, she was craving it pretty hardcore.
Craving the pretzel pretty hardcore. And then you've been to a hospital for baby deliveries, and so have you, Josh. Have you spent much
Yeah.
time like
Mhm.
overnight at the hospital for stuff like that, Josh?
For baby stuff, no.
Or just in general?
but-
Just in general.
yeah. I've stayed overnight.
Why
as
does
a
it feel like
caregiver or whatever?
Yeah, when you're bringing in outside food, especially like
Yeah.
unhealthy outside food,
Mhm.
why does it feel like you're trying to smuggle like shanks into a prison?
Yep.
Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you feel like you're being deceptive.
yeah, like,
Absolutely. Like I'm in a movie theater and they're going to hear
Yeah.
me open my can of pop,
and they're gonna
right?
judge me for downing a whole pizza by myself in front of my wife, who
Well,
can't eat.
they are.
I mean, yeah, I'm hungry.
And they're like, "Hey, we'll see you next week here in the hospital."
yeah,
That's great.
yeah.
Unless you're Josh, and then you could do Josh math,
Yeah,
and
just-
justify it.
No, I'm in a
yeah, just
hospital.
eat one piece at a time.
I'm 33.5% sure like anything consumed in a hospital doesn't count. Like it's negative calories because you're somewhere healthy.
Yeah, no, that's true. There's a lot of medical equipment around.
Yeah, and if you code, I mean, you're pretty much back to life in like 2 seconds.
Boom, 9 lives right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how is your wife feeling? Like, obviously going through a C-section and everything. That's incredibly traumatic. Is she feeling? I guess it's been a month now, but has she been feeling better?
Guys, I don't want to talk about Stephanie. Let's make this about me. How am I doing? I'm just kidding. She knows that. Hopefully. I love her to death. She's amazing. But no, she really is
Yeah.
amazing because she's bounced right back.
Wow.
Obviously, the recovery time, like, it's hard because you can't pick up like Hazel. So, like, I've taken kind of point on raising our feral wild child Hazel, who really, she hasn't worn pants in a month. So,
That sounds dangerous.
if anybody has toddlers, I'm not saying trust me with your toddlers because they probably will end up pantless and consuming the flesh of stray kittens because they've gone feral.
Wait, is she biting the cats?
Not quite,
Okay.
but
Does she try to carry the cats in her
Yeah.
teeth?
Yeah, she's gone feral. But that's okay.
I like that you're like, yeah, on the feral range. Yep, she crossed it.
Look, no, so she goes to church with me because we got to get some religion in her. Like, I got to make sure she's at least eligible for salvation, right? The rest is on her, but I'm going to do my part. But during church, like, it's my job to count everybody that comes and get, a record.
Right.
So, I'm that dude that stands up with, and they have a clicker, like a counting clicker in the app now. That's great. I don't need to use a pen and paper. But now I have to do it with Hazel. And the first week, I start to stand up to get her, and she jumps on my back. And like it's quiet-ish, like somebody's speaking, but let's be honest, nobody's paying attention.
Right.
So you can hear like reverberating from the rafters of the meeting hall. Giddy up, horsey! Giddy up!
Oh no.
As she leaps from the
Oh.
pew onto my back.
Yep.
My body's undergoing a transformation, not quite the same as my wife's. Hers is much more drastic. But my pants, which already did not fit because I have a Myers butt, which again, it's Montana back there.
no.
Not Montana, it's Wisconsin. Nebraska. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Kansas?
so she's just trying to use my Kansas butt as a stepping stool to get up, and all she gets is like my belt.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
So she's
Oh,
kicking
no.
down my pants while screaming, "Giddy up, horsey, giddy up!" It's been fantastic. It's been-
Did they drop it all? I mean, was that something you just had to catch?
No, but now I have a membership council on Thursday. We'll see.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, at the very least, that's an untucked shirt right there that you got to deal with.
It's an untucked shirt.
So,
At the very least.
so
But it's interesting because, yeah, she's getting less feral. We're still working on potty training. This is like, what, a year later that we're having this conversation?
yeah.
But she's getting the hang of it because this last Sunday, I can't wait for Stephanie to come back to church with me because I'm at my wit's end. Right before the prayers, like everyone's quiet, you just hear Hazel start screaming, "I need to pee!" Everyone knows my family now. My feral child.
Hey, it's much better than my nephew. My nephew is in the process of going through potty training. He's about the same. I think he's about the same age as Hazel, and he is deathly afraid of using the potty, like especially going number 2. And so he will get on the toilet and he'll sit there and he'll scream, "The poo stays in my bum! The poo stays in my bum!"
Josh, I'm gonna switch gears here because I've been gone for 2 weeks. Or well, I've actually been gone for a month now. And the poo talk drastically increased. And I mean, I want to shift us away from the poo talk. I'm on to shift us away, and I'm gonna actually go to something I needed to talk to you both about because I listened to all the episodes while I was gone.
Oh no.
Oh wait, even the first one, even Josh's,
2.5-hour episodes. And
me too. It was so good, Josh. That was a great job. That was so fun.
My degree was in communication, especially in figuring out when people are lying. Actually, scratch that. I failed that course in life after graduation. But I can tell that's full of BS. You still haven't listened, haven't you?
No, I have. I have.
Wait, Spencer has for the both of us.
I have notes.
Okay.
For the 2.5-hour episode, Josh, no. Just no. Nobody has time for that. Nobody has time for that. I don't.
So,
which is funny because if you heard from people, they loved it because they had just more show to listen to throughout the week.
No. They love Josh.
It is our number.
Yeah.
It is our number one show ever.
Yeah, it's the number one show by minutes. Just like if we were to do 2 episodes a week, we would double our listeners.
No.
Like that's just how that works.
Sounds interesting.
Okay. So my first note is no. Just no.
Is that Spencer math?
No, this is Sassy Spencer. Keep it going.
Second, Kent, we kind of touched on this. Yes, Canada is the only state that has whiteout Mountain Dew right now, and parts of Wisconsin.
State?
It's Northern Dakota. Northern.
Where I was, it's Northern Washington.
Yeah, Northern
essentially.
Washington. Well, okay, so it does have whiteout. And second, ketchup chips smack. Those things just straight up slap. If you've never had them,
they're not good.
They're amazing. Ketchup chips, Timbits, and pickle chips. Like those are like the.
What are you talking about, dude?
What are
gosh?
Did you say Tim chips?
No, Timbits.
No, Timbits.
I'm trying.
No, it's a thing.
I'm trying to keep us away from like wiener talk.
Fat man talking. No, fat man talking. Those things straight up slap. Okay. The second thing.
Well, I don't. Okay, go on.
No.
You're not willing to listen to an argument.
I love how you go straight from Requiem of a Dream being the best anti-drug movie in the world, and I agree with you. If you never want to do drugs, watch Requiem for a Dream. But then you go to like the most pro-drug movie ever in Dune. That's all about the drugs. That is like the spice is life. Okay? And like you can see the future and you can manipulate governments and peoples by taking the spice. Like that's the biggest pro-drug movie in the world. Like let's just bookend that conversation right there. Okay? Let's just bookend.
Wait, was I promoting or was I saying don't do drugs but then have a movie marathon?
I don't know.
Of Requiem for a Dream and Dune?
All I know is that when I recorded with you last, you had some beautiful brown eyes and now you've got like a blue in the white of your eyes. It's kind of weird.
I have blue eyes naturally. It helped.
And why are you recirculating your urine as coolant? That's just weird.
This is a Dune reference, everybody. Josh.
That's what I would say too, Kent. That's what I would say too.
I was like, when did we say that? When did we talk about this?
Okay, the next thing, you guys and Wendy's. Between the big three, McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King, Wendy's by far is the best hamburger. Quantifiably, KP and I did do a test, and of all the fast food burgers, the Wendy's number one, just the Dave single with cheese, is far and away the best hamburger you can get. Now, will I pay surge pricing for that? No. And did the CEO of Wendy's say surge pricing? Technically, no. But I also technically have not advocated for drugs on this episode. Wink.
Listen, of all the bad burgers, you're saying Wendy's has the best bad burger?
No, Wendy's is tolerable. Like, it's good. Like, I'd go there. Like, if you gave me, if you said, hey, we want to go out to eat. We've only got like 10 minutes. Where do you want to go? It's Taco Bell or Wendy's. Yeah.
Taco Bell.
I'll choose. Yeah, I'll go to either of those. That's fine. But if you give me like Taco Bell or a Wendy's or like McDonald's, nah. I'd take Wendy's over Five Guys. Okay? I would take Wendy's over Five Guys.
What?
Oh, I hate Five Guys.
Okay. What? What are you talking about?
I hate Five Guys. Most overrated, most overpriced.
Oh, please. This isn't In-N-Out. This is a quality burger. You get that little bacon cheeseburger. You get jalapenos. You can get A1 and mustard. You throw some pickles on there. It's delicious. And Cajun fries that last days.
And you're out $25.
One, I don't disagree that it is a good burger, but I don't want to have to get a second mortgage to go out to eat. And if I can get...
You do anywhere you literally go now. You have to get a second mortgage.
You're not wrong.
Fast casual is expensive.
That's not wrong. That's fast casual. So...
Yeah, but also Wendy's is maybe $1 cheaper for a Dave's Double.
For Dave's...
Right? Maybe $1 cheaper.
Did you ever have the Dave's Nacho Loaded Burger?
Yeah.
That was so good. The little cheesy corn nuts.
It's so good. But also, it's like $8 or $9 for a hamburger.
Yeah.
Right?
As opposed to
Five Guys is $9. Five Guys is $9.
It's 12.
It is not $12.
Oh, it's $12.
If only there was a way to find out.
There is. I can tell you right now, if you get my go-to order at Five Guys, which is a hot dog with an extra patty, bacon, and jalapenos, that is $12. Without fries or a drink.
Okay.
Can I just say really quickly before you give us a price? I'm really excited because South Jordan is getting a Jack in the Box. So mini tacos.
Listen, you can't go to Jack in the Box till at least like July of 2025 because people get so weird about new fast food.
Oh, that's so true.
They're like, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing! I had this in Idaho once." By the way, Spencer, $9.39 for a little bacon cheeseburger, which is more than enough food.
Yeah, is that just the burger or does that have the fries and the drink?
That is without the fries and the drink, obviously, but the same thing goes for Wendy's. It's $8 for a hamburger.
No, Wendy's, you get the fries and the drink.
No, you do not. It is $11 at least for fries and the drink.
Well, is that with the surge pricing or without the dynamic pricing?
That's without.
If only there was a way to find out.
Listen.
Tell me, Tom
We're all
Cruise,
old people now.
How much is my order?
You know.
Oh, tell me, Tom Cruise.
I think we have a couple of phone calls that we should get ourselves to.
Dining's
Yes, please.
closed. Of course, it's closed. The dining's.
So
I live by all of Joel's fast food places, so of course the dining's always closed.
So we have some phone calls.
Okay, we're doing the equivalent of a junior, a little cheeseburger, right?
We have people that want to talk to us.
Son of a baconator with a Coke, which you can do Coke freestyle.
Hey guys, I hope you're having a great day recording the episode for the other show. I had to call in because I had to point out my own lack of intelligence, I guess. And quite frankly, just I guess mainly to apologize to Spencer because I just listened to the whole last episode and I had no clue that he had been switched out by Casey. I'm sorry, Casey, you were talking, and I just was like, oh yeah, Spencer's voice sounds a little bit different, but I don't know. And like my brain was just like on autopilot because I'm driving. And I didn't know that. I didn't realize till the end of the episode that even after Spencer's voicemail saying that like, hey, did y'all change the login? Like I just didn't realize. I was like, wait, I'm so confused. Is somebody like is a guest star like complaining that like y'all said you'd do an episode with him and called in and said they couldn't get on? Like I was so confused. Anyway, this is like way longer than it ought to be. But point being, Casey, you're doing a great job having you on the show. And Spencer, I'm so sorry to have betrayed you in this way, especially since you're my survivor buddy. I'm really, really, really sorry, and hope you'll forgive me. Maybe when I win Survivor, I can make it up to you. But until then, I'm dirt poor, so, maybe another time. Anyway, you're all great. Have a good one. Bye.
Mats, that is how you get voted off the island.
No, Matt's in my
What?
Matt.
How?
Matt is in my alliance. Final 3, baby. Final 3. I'm just gonna say, Josh, Kent has, but we know how trustworthy he is. But Josh, you've never seen Casey and I in the same room together, so for all most people know, we could be the same person.
Hey, I even went to Vegas the past month, and I didn't even see Casey. So now I'm kind of wondering.
You should have.
Listen,
but for listeners,
Casey and I we get along really well, so it is quite a difference.
Yeah.
So there is either separate personalities or separate people.
I will say, Kent, I did hear that Casey and Jenny offered to zhuzh you up a little bit. make you look good,
Yeah.
I would take them up on that offer.
Wait, are they good at that?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that something that they do well at?
Oh yeah.
I mean, Spencer is married.
It
now.
is like Queer Eye, but better.
For the Mormon eye.
Yeah, it's like Married Eye for the Mormon Eye.
Let's go to Mr. Mac and get you a new suit.
No,
We guarantee it.
we only had the Hive of Scum and Villainy, the Den of Iniquity, the Idaho Falls Mall to go to, okay? And they managed to make me look good with the JCPenney there. So, like, his wife, Jenny, amazing, hooked me up, like, made me look good. And then Casey introduced me to Mongolian barbecue. Great day all around. And then we saw the Dark Knights.
Whoa, this is a culture shock. That's a good day right there.
It was a great day. It's a great day. Take them up on it. I do have a funny story about Casey's wife. And stop me if you've heard this before. I don't want any like fake laughter or anything. Okay, Josh? But
cool. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's so crazy.
Wow.
Casey and I met each other the first time, right? While we were working together at a place called Melaleuca. And the reason I met Casey was because somebody on my team kept trying to encourage me to ask out this cute girl that was a few teams over. And then Casey was walking by as somebody's like, "Yeah, you really need to ask this girl out." And he's like, "Yeah, that's my wife. So yeah, I'd agree that girl's cute."
Oh my gosh. Wow.
And you're still friends.
Well, I wasn't the one saying I needed to ask her out. I was just kind of like, yeah, whatever.
No, yeah.
I had my eye on another person at the office at the time.
And she was married too.
No, she is married now, but she was not married at the time. Well, that whole relationship though ended up being like a Kent story. Okay, I had to channel my inner black woman whenever she'd come and talk to me later. I'm like, I ain't going there, girlfriend. I ain't going there, girlfriend.
Wait, and hold on. For context, by Kent's story, you mean what?
I mean, we ended up just making out a bunch and it was going to go nowhere.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was a little worried that this was going to turn into a polyandry type of thing.
Well,
so.
no.
Okay, hold on. Before you go there.
You're not wrong, Josh, because, okay, so this is one of, like, the yellow flags where my dad's like, what the heck are you doing? Like, why are you still dating her? Okay, so first off, she was cute. Like, she was way out of my league. Not nearly as cute as my current wife. Bless her heart, Stephanie. You are amazing. But this girl was out of my league, admittedly. So we were kissing and like doing the thing, but we weren't dating because she said, "Look, I don't want you dating anyone else because I'm not comfortable with that. But I don't know if I want to date you, so I'm going to continue to date other people."
Oh my god!
And because she was like out of my league,
another relationship that you were in before.
Well, anyway, so because she was out of my league, I was like, "Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yep,
that's fine.
Kissing's pretty cool."
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And then it ended up just being like,
See,
that's all we would do. So eventually I did like just say, no, I can't do this. And my friend's like, well, dude, what you got to do is just like channel your inner black woman whenever she invites you over and be like, I ain't going there, girlfriend. It works.
Yeah, but kissing's pretty awesome though.
Yeah.
Right?
Like I was just fresh off my mission. Second year of college. In Rexburg, there's nothing else really to do. I hadn't made friends with Casey yet, really.
Wow,
and
what
that was
a commercial for Idaho right there.
It's cold and there's kissing.
It's either making out with whoever you can get or a potato.
You know, Kent, you'd really like Rexburg.
No, because you have everyone has to wear pants, long pants.
Mm-hmm.
They probably don't shave their legs. I'm good.
No, you can wear shorts off campus. Okay.
Like a rebel.
Yeah, and there's fun things to do too. Like we would go.
No, listen.
Me and my friend Phil would go spotlighting. Okay.
Go on.
This isn't like the Jackrabbit spotlighting that some people might be thinking. No, we'd go to Porter Park, which was across the street from our house that we lived at, and we had this big old spotlight, and we would shine it on couples making out. And then we'd add commentary.
So you're like everyone's little sister trying to interrupt kissing.
Heck yeah. It was great.
Don't know.
It was great.
Dude, if I ever went to Rexburg, I would be the one making out with the potato at this point.
Crikey!
If I lived there,
that one's practically got her by the tongue.
It would basically be like Dune, where I would partake of the spice, and lead a revolution so that everyone can wear shorts on campus, right? There would be an upheaval and revenge.
I would watch that movie on Living Scriptures. By the way, we have one more phone call here, guys.
Okay, let's take it.
Hey, the other show. This is Jonathan Vascar calling in. I haven't heard you guys do a book recommendation for a little while, and just wanted to mention one that I read last year and really liked. It's called Sparking the Inferno, and it was written by a guy by the name of Brandon Carter. It's his first book, but it doesn't feel that way. It's really well thought out, really funny, really exciting, good fantasy. If you like Patrick Rothfuss or Brandon Sanderson, it's very similar in style, kind of a mix of those two. Basically, it's about a kid who is a teenager trying to run away from an abusive father and goes on the run with Talking Lynx as a friend and gets into a big mix-up that leads to a magic sword. There's a warrior, there's a witch. It's really, really cool and very well done. So just wanted to mention Sparking the Inferno. I've heard it's going to be book 1 of 5, and I'm eagerly awaiting the next one later this year. So anyway, just thought I'd recommend it to anybody who loves good fantasy. And I love the show. I'll talk to you guys later.
Since I'm up until like 3 a.m., 5 a.m. some nights, dealing with grunting baby syndrome, I probably do need book recommendations.
GBS,
so I will check that out. If you have a PDF or EPUB file, I'll throw that up on my e-reader.
I was talking to Jonathan about this a little bit last year, and it sounded pretty interesting. So it's called Sparking the Inferno. It's actually been we did this a lot. Drew recommended a lot of books last year. I remember.
Did we just stop reading books?
I think we were just like, oh yeah, well, I'll audible it. But I think we actually need to jump in.
I read.
So we can kind of be part of that.
Drew's recommendation. The Bigfoot one.
Yeah, I read one of them. De-Evolution.
Yeah, De-Evolution.
Yeah, I read that one too.
Yeah. But it got really flappy.
Now, do you say read or do you listen?
No, listen. Most people say when you listen, you can count it as reading. So I'm taking that.
I would.
Okay. Well, then I'm well read.
I do both.
But Jonathan, I'll probably be looking up on Audible for Sparking the Inferno. But if not, I don't mind reading it. I can read words.
Yeah, I've been doing both.
But yeah, thank you, Jonathan. That's pretty cool.
So those are our phone calls right there. If you want to call us anytime. 801-508-4989 is the number for our voicemail. Call us, give us recommendations, call to complain about Spencer, call to complain about our fascination with $1.50 combos, whatever it is. We want to hear from you. We want to hear whatever is on your mind. If you have a shout out, call us. So again, that phone number is 801-508-4989.
Spencer, legitimately glad you're back. Now that I'm working near you, let's do lunch, and I'll actually go this time, so we can be friends again, and we can hug.
We can also go to movies after you get off work too.
I mean, that's very true. Madam Web, we didn't see Madam Web together. That feels like something we need to do.
Actually, there's a few movies that I want to see with you. Let me know if you're going or we'll plan on seeing. I Saw the TV Glow.
Okay. That was at Sundance. I heard mixed things. Go on.
I want to see it. Boy Kills World.
Want to see that one.
Late Night with the Devil.
Can't wait to see it.
Those are just the ones I have top of mind right now. Oh, and Y2K.
I think I prepared myself for watching the rest of the Lord of the Rings because I went and saw the 3 different showings of The Chosen in the theaters, which was over 3.5 hours, like 3 hours and 45 minutes each.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm ready for the Lord of the Rings.
We need to do that.
Okay, can we come?
Yes.
Can we make it a thing? Okay.
Let's make it a thing because I am ready for my indoctrination for the Lord of the Rings.
Totally do a weekend and just come to your house and watch it.
Yep.
Okay.
And Spencer will bring really delicious food.
Oh, totally.
And I'll bring chips.
And actually, let's do it next month because my wife has a girls' trip planned for Disneyland in April.
Love it.
So come on over. We can have a guys' weekend. We can watch the Lord of the Rings.
We can cuddle.
Over. Yeah, whatever.
Cozy blankets.
And I promise that Walt will not try to kill you. I'll keep him down in the basement.
Perfect. All right. With all that, Spencer, welcome back. Josh, how about you take us out?
I would love to. You've just listened to The Other Show, starring Kent Dunn, Josh Hansen, and Spencer Myers. The Other Show is produced by Kent Dunn, Josh Hansen, and Spencer Myers. Show design and audio editing is done by me, Josh Hansen, and sales manager is Spencer Myers. The Other Show is generously supported by our friends on Patreon. A huge thank you to our Friends with Benefits tier. These friends are contributing a minimum of $25 a month, which in return comes with some rather significant benefits, including the weekly off-the-cuff episodes of The Other Show, monthly bonus episodes, quarterly live Q&A shows, and exclusive swag and perks. A huge thank you to our favorite Brit, Jonathan Vaskar, the lovely and talented Mrs. Robinson, the one, the only Chris Anderson, Brandon from Popfly Cards, Lady Terry A. Finley, the proud Disney mom, Tanya Budge, the other Keith Brown, it's Rick, not Dick Smith, Dave, and of course, our newest friend with benefits, Melanie Milring. To support The Other Show on Patreon, visit patreon.com/The Other Show to join. Please rate, review, and subscribe to The Other Show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, or wherever podcasts are found. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and X. To better connect with us and other fans of The Other Show, join our Facebook group, The Other Group. For past episodes, links to our other shows, and to shop for show swag, visit our website at theother.show. And remember, when you're not listening to me here on The Other Show, you can hear me on my other show, The Party in the Back.
You can hear me on my other show, Bacon Cell.
And you can find me at 5 in the morning, sending Josh stories and random links.